Welcome to SN Studios. Today we uncover a chilling story from Bradford. A tale of murder, mystery, and a family feud that spans decades. In the heart of Bradford, a murder shook the community and left unanswered questions that trace back over 30 years. This is the story of Parvez Akhtar, also known as Mustak Hussain or Mushi. Parvez Akhtar was the co-owner of the Mehran restaurant. Known to his friends and family as Mushi, he was a beloved figure in the community. On the night of January 12, 1986, he was last seen alive, leaving his restaurant on Duckworth Lane to take his chefs and waitresses home. But later that night, the unthinkable happened. His young cousin found him dead in his Datsun car, outside an old people's home on Fairbank Road, Girlington. The father of one had been a victim of what was suspected to be a ritual killing, rooted in a family feud from Pakistan that had lingered for 3 decades. One motive detectives entertained was the theory Akhtar was the victim of a ritualistic killing brought about by a 30-year feud between 2 families in Pakistan. Police came up with this after visiting the poverty-stricken hamlet of Jarol Klan in northern Pakistan in the summer of 1986. They discovered the trouble began in the village in the mid-1950s, 5 years before Akhtar's birth, with a dispute between his family and another in the village over a problem marriage. More disputes over land and property in the village led to violent clashes on the dusty streets. In 1976, he left to come to England, entering the country under the name of Hussain and finding shelter with an Asian family in Halifax. He later moved to Bradford, where he married, had 2 children, and bought a share in the Mehran restaurant in Duckworth Lane. Meanwhile, the violence in his home village continued, and the row came to a head around the Pakistan elections of 1985. It is known that the head of the rival family was degraded by having his face pushed into an open street sewer. According to the head of Bradford CID Detective Chief Superintendent Kevin Cooper, it was that which led to the murder 5,000 miles away in Bradford. Parvez's murder looked as if it was a planned killing as opposed to a spur-of-the-moment murder. The fact that his throat was cut after he had been strangled to death indicated that it was a ritual killing. And there you have it, a tragic story of a life cut short by a long-standing feud, stretching across continents and decades. Parvez Akhtar's murder is a stark reminder of how old grudges can lead to new tragedies, leaving scars that are felt far beyond their origins. If you found this story compelling, please like, share and subscribe to SN Studios for more true crime stories.